Hey everybody, this is Let's Chat with Tanya Barnett. I'm so super excited because I have my birthday twin, none other than Miss Rita Rogers
What's
Pardo. I'm very
up?
excited.
Oh, how you doing, Tanya?
Hey, thank you, Rita, for being here with me. I love this girl. We met on social media, and we are really like birthday twins because we both celebrate the same birthday,
Yep.
day, month, and year. So we have a special bond, and she is my sister girl, and I love her. And I want to introduce her to you all, mompreneur, Rita Pardo of Naturally Me and You. And there is Miss Julian. So people gonna be talking in the comments. So if you see stuff, Rita, feel free to say
Okay.
hey and stuff like that. Oh, there go our girl. There she
Okay.
go. There she go. There she go.
Hey, Danita.
Love, Danita. So Rita, thank you so much for joining Let's Chat with Tanya Barnett. I'm honored to have you here. And so I just want to jump right in and ask you, what is the why behind Naturally Me and You?
My children, my oldest daughter, when she was born, she was a preemie and she had a lot of medical issues. She was medically fragile. And her skin, she had eczema like you just would not believe. And a lot of the products that I got from the doctor's office and the nurses, she was allergic to. And if you some of the medicines, you don't have to list all the ingredients. And so since all the ingredients were not listed, she was allergic to the ones that were not listed on there.
Oh,
And
wow.
yes. If it's less than like 2%, you don't have to put it on there because they call it an inactive ingredient. I would have to call the company and ask them, okay, what are all the ingredients in this product?
Wow.
Yes. So her eczema was so bad she would bleed. She would scratch and her skin would peel, and then it would scab up, then it would get infected, and then that infection would get in her blood, and she'd be in the hospital. We'd back and forth. Still, I said, you know what? I just got to find something. I got to go back to Mother Earth and find out what is going on and
Right.
what can I do to help my daughter. So basically, I was a mother in need, and then it turned into something that other women needed as well. They were going through the same things. The doctors, it's not working. What do you have? What did you use? The doctors started asking me, what are you using? I told them. And from one little bitty jar of body butter, it blew up to an online business.
Wow. And what year was that, Rita?
2014. In July, it'll be 3 years.
Wow, yes. Let's clap it up for that. Let's clap it up because I know they say entrepreneurship, most companies shut down within like the first 2 years. So you are doing it. I know personally, I use your products. That's why my head looks so good. Yes. So and what I love about you, Rita, is that you are all the way real. When we jump on your periscopes, I'm telling you, you need your own TV show.
All the time. I hear it all the time. Thank you. I hear it all the time. People tell me all the time.
Like, I mean, seriously. And so I just thank you for sharing that because a lot of times people don't know the why behind our businesses. I know some people jump into it just because they think it's a quick way to make money because, okay, natural products or natural hair care products or whatever. But you saw a need and you saw a way to fix it. Now, let me ask you something. How did you, because I know my son had eczema. I wish I knew you then because we dealt with the same thing. We lived in Germany. And he was allergic to so many foods. I was breastfeeding not knowing he was allergic to these foods.
Okay.
So the whole skin thing where it would be like paper thin and shiny and weeping, stuff like that. And so they would say, okay, well, give him a milk bath and give him an oatmeal bath. But he was allergic to milk. He was allergic to oatmeal. So I was putting my baby into all these. So how did you figure out, okay, let me try this. No, this didn't work. Let me try that. How does that process work? And in the meantime, you have the stress of my baby's skin. So how did that work?
You have to basically go down to basics. You don't want to use a lot of products. So in my body butter, it only had like 3 ingredients: shea butter and coconut oil and an essential oil.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if she broke out, then I knew it was either one of those ingredients, and I would remove that ingredient and replace it with something else.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I also a food diary. A lot of times she was allergic to foods, and I didn't know what it was. So I would clean her plate. I said, okay, we're just going to take you off everything, and then I would just give her chicken and see if she would break out to the chicken. And she would break out to the chicken. I'd remove the chicken. The next week, I might start with another meat or a vegetable and see if she broke out. Then I could minimize what foods it were instead of doing a big 17 bean soup and not know which beans she was allergic to. So
wow,
it took years, Tanya. It took years. It took tears. It took prayers. It took lots of money.
Right.
I got a lot of slack from my job saying, okay, you already been off this many times. I'm like, well, you know what? It's my daughter. So whatever.
Right. Absolutely. Wow. And so did you reach out? Did you have groups? Did you have support? How did you keep going to find that one thing, that body butter, like, yo, I made it. I got it. I mean, because I'm sure you tried and tested different products.
I didn't have groups at that time, and that's one reason I went into a severe mental breakdown. I didn't really know about groups. You know, I didn't know. I just knew it was something that I needed to do, and I pushed myself till I made myself sick. I did have the support of my husband, of course, and shortly after that, I had 2 more kids, so that made it even more stressful. Love my babies to death, but you know, kids bring on more responsibilities. And then my husband was a truck driver, so he was away, so it was just me trying to do all of this by myself till I got real sick and had a breakdown.
Wow. I love that you're sharing this with us, Rita, because a lot of times people see, you know, your fabulous products. They see you, you know, on Facebook and Periscope and all these things. And they're like, oh my gosh, she got it together. I want to be just like her. And I like that you're telling us the backstory, because a lot of times people don't know our backstory. They just see the boho earrings, because we see you rocking the pink bohos. I need those in my life because you know that's my brand color. And you got your other Sassy Jones piece there.
Oh, that was so vain. I see you, girl.
You got those pink ones before I could get them. I'm so sad, but I got my silver ones on. Got my silver.
I was on that. You hear me?
and look, Christine had on her yellow boho, so we are sassy up today. And I love the fact that we support each other, that we are purchasing products from each other.
Yes.
We're not, again, like I said on Julian's interview, we're not asking for the discount and girl, hook me up and you know I'm good for it and all. No, we have to support each other, and that's how we build community. So talk more about what happened after you created your products, because you said people were reaching out to you. So obviously it sounds to me like you started a support for other moms. So take us through that process.
No idea what I was to begin with. Just I had no idea how to start a business. A friend of mine came over to do my daughter's hair, and I was learning how to braid, and I had made the body butter, and I called it my show enough good stuff. That's what I called it, because it was so
okay.
But that name wasn't marketable.
Okay.
To me, it wasn't. So a friend of mine came over and she said, Rita, you need to sell this stuff. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna buy that. Now this was like in 2013. She said, nobody gonna buy that. And she was like, yes, they will. She said, you just need to get it out there. I said, okay. So I had these little souffle cups that you can get from the grocery store, and I filled them with body butters, and I just gave them to my friends and the people around the neighborhood, and people loved it. They was like, where can we buy this? Where can we purchase this? And I said, well, it's not really for sale. And they said, well, you need to sell it. So then I reached out to a friend of mine who I knew had a website. I'm like, where did you get this website from? She's like, oh, girl, it's Store Envy. It's free. You can get it. So I went on it, loaded up some pictures, and it was ugly. It was Hey, Kim, it was the ugliest website you ever seen. It was like purple and green. And purple and green are my favorite colors. And then I hired a brand coach, which is Julia. And she was like, Rita, I don't know if purple and green are your favorite colors, but you really, that does not stay naturally me and you. Oh. So from there, she helped me get my website together and gave me some pointers. And from there, she has been one of the most phenomenal pieces in Naturally Me and You. But that's how it started, with one jar of body butter. And then from there, all my other products started. I said, you know what? I really need to see what's in all this other stuff. What's in the shampoos? What's in the lotion? What's in the lipsticks and the products, the cleaning products. Now, that's my husband in the background. I know y'all hear him.
It's life, honey.
Yes, they can hear you.
We can hear you, hubby.
Baby, look, baby, I'm trying to order this thing, baby. Baby, hey, people. Hey, people.
Boy.
How many people in there? How many people?
Enough.
Hey, baby, hey, people. Baby, what you do? Okay, I'm playing.
I love Rita. That is my girl. I love it. I love it. Okay, so my hubby just said he loves your shaving cream. He loves your shaving cream.
Nice. I see you, Donna. Appreciate you.
And it seems like on here, a lot of people are your customers. So walk us through how you went from, okay, I'm taking out chicken from my baby girl. Now I'm mixing this, I'm mixing that. You know, tell us how that went from, okay, now I'm sharing it with neighbors. Now I got my store envy. Now I have Julian. So we all been touched by Julian some kind of way. What made you say, okay, now I'm going to try I'm going to make dishwashing powder. Now I'm going to make stuff for babies, specifically stuff for dogs. How did you come up with these concepts while trying to take care of a family?
I told her.
He had one job. He had one job. That's it. Okay, I told him if he could only get these cookies if he could, John. You better tell him go sit down somewhere.
Go sit down somewhere, bro, man.
Okay, so this is what happened. When my youngest daughter was a baby, she was crawling, and she went into the cabinet, and I had some Fantastic down there, and she sprayed it in her mouth. Scared me to death. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care how hard, thank you, Christine. I don't care how hard we try to keep our kids out of danger. We can't be everywhere at the same time. Mm-hmm. It's just not humanly possible. Our bodies are not set up that way. And so, especially with me trying to take care of my special needs daughter, she requires a lot of time because she gets infusions. She gets weekly infusions of antibodies that I insert little needles into her stomach every Saturday. Mm-hmm. So while I'm doing that, of course, I don't want my younger kids right there because they can step on the needles or they can run into her and it could really hurt. It could really hurt her. So she got into some Fantastic cleaner, and you know, I had to take her to the emergency room. And I'm like, okay, I can never do that again. I had locks on the cabinets, and my son, he was really strong and big. He could just pull them off. He had strength beyond. I used to call him Bam Bam because he was so strong. His dad is like that. His dad is really, really strong. And I said, you know what? No more. So that day when I got home, I poured out everything. I poured it all out, and I started doing research. You know, I got to find something natural. So if the next time she gets into it, which could be a possibility, then I won't have to worry that it's going to kill her. Because on the back of those products, like bleach, it says poison. So imagine had it been bleach and it burned my daughter. Imagine it had ammonia and it burned my daughter because I had all those things in my house.
I have all those things. I'm sure most of the women on here have all those things in their house. Yes,
and then when my oldest daughter having respiratory issues, spraying the Lysol and the Febreze, I started reading. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's why her asthma is so bad because I'm sitting here spraying Febreze and Lysol thinking that I'm killing the germs, and I done put her into a stage 4 respiratory asthma attack. We stayed in the emergency room. We stayed there, and one of the scariest things that ever happened was my daughter. She has another autoimmune disease where her body doesn't make antibodies, and then she doesn't have a white blood cell count. Well, we were there, and they put her on the cancer ward. She was with me, and then I had my younger 2 babies. And I'm thinking,
Mm-hmm.
what triggered this? Why am I here? And I had to go back to what kind of chemicals I had in the house. This was right before Naturally Me and You. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to eliminate all this stuff, because here I am, had to take her to the emergency room, and I'm in here with my younger 2 babies, and they're not supposed to be on the cancer ward. I didn't have enough diapers with me because they put her in the hospital. My husband was gone, and there I was trying to take care of 3 babies while my daughter was hooked up to tubes and stuff. And it was the most overwhelming thing I have been. It just blew me away. I mean, my daughter, she couldn't crawl. She wasn't even crawling. She was an arm baby. I just had a baby, and I'm like, okay, this got to change. Something has got to change, and that did it for me. Yeah.
Wow. I'm telling you. I mean, those of you who are on here right now, let's chat with Tanya Barnett. My special guest is the fabulous Rita Pardo. If you are not inspired right now, to go to her website, which is naturallymeandyou.com, and get you some natural stuff. Like she said, get you some. I don't know what to tell you. I am just floored. And I think about the amount of money we spend on cleaning products, to have to throw all of that away and to start from scratch as a mama. Like, okay, what can I do to protect my children? I'm telling you, need an award, honey. You need Mama of the Year award, because I just don't know if I seriously though, I just don't know if I would have it in me. I'd probably be calling everybody else saying, hey, can you make this? Can you make that? But to actually sit down and figure it out for yourself, that is, you need to be on Black Girls Rock. Like the next time they on TV, you need to be on there, like for real. I mean, I am very serious about that. Wow, Rita. And you are still standing. That is the beautiful thing about it. Wow. So now that you have this thriving business, how do you manage? And I know we've seen a lot of it on Periscope. Periscope parodies of the Pardos. How do you how do you manage having a special needs child, being a stay-at-home mother, entrepreneur? How do you manage that? How do give us some tips on what you do to stay sane?
Thank you, Donna. I pray. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I have to have some type of meditation. I have to have some time with God to tell him to please give me what I need to be the best mother I could be. And if I miss out on that prayer, the day just does not go right, because I didn't give myself covering. So you have to give yourself some covering. Thank you, Tamika. You have to give yourself some covering and just let God know what you need. Look, this is what I need today. You know, I have this to do. I have that to do. This is what I need. That's it. And just let him hear you and be sincere. So when you pray about it, you know, act on that prayer. So do what you got to do to stay in line so that he can help you get what you need to get.
Amen.
That's it. If I don't pray about it, Tanya, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. My day is all discombobulated because I didn't get that Holy Spirit that morning.
That is truth. That is power. That is empowering. So get you some prayer. If you don't have a prayer life, it can be something simple as, Jesus, just come before me, go before me for my day. Give me the strength.
There you go.
Because we heard Christine say that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So yes, we need that foundation. We need it. And I am just, again, I am blown away by your strength, by your courage.
Thank you.
You just inspire me so very much.
Thank you.
So in the midst of everything that's going on with the kids and everything, how do you keep yourself laughing and sane and just enjoying the process of being a thriving entrepreneur?
I have to find the positive in the negative. If I don't have something, I'm quick to say, oh my goodness, I don't have this. And I have to train my thinking. I had to retrain my thinking and say, okay, but you do have this.
That's good.
Something as simple as a pair of shoes. I had one pair of shoes, and I thank you, Shantae. I said, you know what? I really wished I had shoes like other people. I got one pair of tennis shoes and I got a black pair of loafers. But the other day, Tanya, and I'm telling you, it brought me to tears. I saw this lady walking with her child, and they were both barefoot. And I'm like, how dare you not? How dare you not be thankful for what you have? You've never been hungry. You have a roof over your head. You have a husband supports you. You have kids, and you have an amazing friends that's here to support you. I can call you, Tanya, at 2:00 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's going on, girl? What you need? Everybody,
we've done that.
The people that's on the scope right now, like Shantae and Christine and Julian, I can call them anytime of the day and say, look, I really need to talk because I'm about to go plumb crazy. Mm-hmm. So it's good to have some friends that you can call on and chat with when you just can't think straight. There's a lot of times we can't get it together. We just can't. We need that. So I'm just thankful for the things that I have, and I try not to think about the things that I don't have because I really have everything that I need.
Amen. Amen. And I mean, the scripture says, my God shall supply all my needs according to his riches and glory. So it's those needs right now, whatever those needs are. You know, like you said, that support system, friends that you can call, you know, at the middle of the night. I mean, I know when I get a text from you, I'm like, give me 5 minutes, you know, let me get what I can get so I can get on the phone, you know, but it's important to have that support system because sometimes we do feel like we're doing it alone. And sometimes I know I did a blog post about how for like 2 years, I would even when report card time came out, I wouldn't go on Facebook for like a week because I didn't want to see everybody else saying their kids were getting straight A's and me and my husband in here like, yo, you want punishment again? You know, type what is wrong with you? You know? But it was like, then I had to frame my mind and say, you know what? But I'm thankful that my kids aren't in trouble. My kids aren't using drugs. It's just, they're just not focused right now. And I know that they will eventually be focused. And I had to focus on it. And now my baby girl, praise God, this whole year, she's been on honor roll. She missed honor roll this last quarter by 8 points. By 0.08 decimal points. She had a 2.52. Okay. So, you know, prior to that, she was like a 2 point, barely a 2.0, you know, so it just really, and speaking life to your situation and getting with people like a Christine or Julian or Shantae, who's going to say, look, girl, look, okay, stay in it for a minute and now let's regroup and get it together.
Right.
You know, and so it's so important to do that. So what do you do for yourself for like fun, or how do you have your fun moments as a mom with everything that's going, you know, with raising children and having a husband that travels?
I always keep some wine.
No, that's right.
Baby, gotta keep a little Moscato.
I love it.
I keep a little Moscato, you know, a little chill glass, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Right now, since my kids are in school, my younger two are in school. My oldest one, she doesn't go to school. The school comes to her because of her being sick. In the daytime, we may go to lunch, just my daughter and myself, or we may get nails done, that kind of thing before the other two kids get home. Because once they get home, I know I'm done. My work hours are generally from 7 a.m. to about 2 p.m. because I can work and not be interrupted when they come home at about 2:30. Once they get home, adult apple juice. I see you didn't even once they get home, you know, that disrupts my work day. So I mean, they need their time with their mom. So I have to be on mommy duty then most of the times. If I have a really large workload, then sometimes I'll work after I put them to bed, but not usually because I really need my rest.
Okay.
By 8, 9 o'clock, I'm usually in the bed.
Okay. Wow, I love it. So you just recently had heart surgery and you are looking fabulous. You are looking fabulous. So tell us, preparing for your heart surgery and knowing you were going to be down for a little bit, how did you manage your business? What did you do? Did you say, okay, I'm shutting down orders, or I'm going to get these bulk orders in and let everybody know? So how did you manage that?
Girl, let me tell you, to have to close my Natural Me and You store tore me all the way apart.
Okay.
I had never closed my store before. I never, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I don't want to make people upset. They go to the site and they see it's not there. I'm like, I don't want to close it. And I'm like, you know what? It's really not about the money. If you're not well, you can't do it anyway. So you just might well close it down. So the week before the surgery, on a Friday, my surgery was scheduled for that Tuesday. The doctor's office called and said, look, you need $980 something to have this surgery. And I'm like, come again? You mean $9.84? It's like, no, your copay is $980. I said, I ain't got $984. So I immediately cried. What I should have done first was pray, but my emotions were taking over because I was supposed to have this surgery a year prior, but I lost my insurance. I didn't have insurance all from last year up until March of this year. So I said, you know what? I got on Periscope. I said, because one of my friends said, Rita, if you ever down, just get on Periscope. You're going to make us laugh and you're going to forget about it. So I got on Periscope and I just told my Periscope family, I said, y'all, look, this surgery, I got to have a heart surgery. They want $980 something. I don't have it. And everybody said, you need to do a GoFundMe. Tanya, within 5 days, I had raised $1,700.
Yes.
$1,700 blew me all the way away. I was like, oh my goodness. People came from everywhere. People I didn't know. They was like, I hope this helps. I hope this helps. And it was just, I was so humbled. I just broke down and cried. I was like, you know what? Thank you, Lord. If people don't believe in a God, I really don't know what's going on.
Right.
Yes. So it was phenomenal. That heart surgery, what I had was called Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome. Basically, my heart had an extra rhythm, and it would cause me to get really dizzy. I would be driving sometime. I get dizzy. I have to pull over, fatigue.
Wow.
Heart could beat so fast that it could cause go into a cardiac arrest because the oxygen don't have time enough to get into the blood. And I could feel my heart beating out of my chest sometimes, which just hurts. It would hurt because I could feel it right here. And they said, well, we're just going to go in. We're going to kill that the extra heartbeat. She said it should take about 2 hours. Tanya ended up taking like 6.5 hours because when they put you under anesthesia, that slows your heart rate down. So then they couldn't find the extra rhythm because my heart wasn't beating like it should.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
A whole another cardiac team to come in and try to find that heartbeat. So then they had my arms stretched out. When I got back from recovery, all of this hurt. I couldn't move. I could not move. And I didn't know why I couldn't move. And my husband said, well, your surgery was like 6.5 hours, so you were stretched out on the table. They had to give me narcotics just so I could move my muscles around so that I could get up out of the bed. I was screaming in pain. It's like if you have exercise and then you exercise and your legs and stuff start hurting. It was that times 10 because I have fibromyalgia as well. So it had aggravated everything. I mean, I literally was screaming in tears. I was crying so bad. But it's over now. It's done. I went back for my follow-up and she said, I know this is the first normal EKG you've ever had in your entire life.
Wow.
EKG. So praise God.
Girl. And we pass another collection plate. I mean, we just gonna be offering it up. I'm telling you, women have just been blessing me with these interviews. I'm telling you. Gosh, I'm telling you, God is really, really, he is just amazing. He really is. And he's faithful to those who are faithful. And I say that all the time. He is faithful. He's faithful, but you have to seek him. And that's what the word says. So Rita, I am just thankful that it worked out for you. I'm thankful that that my tribe and all the other tribes were able to share that out and get you. And then not only did you get you some, you got you some more than what you were even asking for. So I mean, that's just how he does. He gives you the overflow. he gives you the overflow, and I am just, wow, that is just beautiful. So how do you feel? Can you tell a difference and all that jazz?
Yeah, a little bit. I still have a little bit of dizziness.
Okay.
And a doctor tomorrow and say, look, it's supposed to be all the way gone, or am I supposed to have a little bit of residual dizziness? So I'm gonna call him tomorrow just to do a checkup. And she said, when I went for the follow-up last week, she said if the dizziness continues, they'll just do a heart monitor to see if it's something else. But I feel pretty good. I really do.
Awesome. And you look fantastic in those pink bohos.
I look cute to death, honey. To death. Somebody better dial 911.
I love it. So, I wanted to ask you this last thing. How, with Honey traveling, because I know we have some women who may be watching, and I know in my group, Being a Wife Just Got Real Facebook group, there's several women who have husbands who are doctors, or you have a husband that travels. Give us some tips on how we can still maintain our sanity, because your husbands travel. Or are gone a lot of the times, whereas like my husband comes home at the end of the day every day, and I realize now, just sitting here, I have something to be thankful for, because he's here every day. And I have him here to say, okay, can you go pick up the kids because I gotta jump on interviews. So what are some tips that you can give women who their husbands say travel and feel like, okay, I can't manage all this?
Schedule. In fact, this, like y'all said before, this planner is so full of stuff. It's so full of stuff. I have to write it down. Like when my kids come home from school, first thing they do is put their book bags up. I'm very adamant about that. I'm OCD to the max.
Okay.
Dinner is served at 4 p.m. By 5 p.m., my kitchen is clean. They are in the showers, taking their baths.
Okay.
And it's done. Don't come in the kitchen. The kitchen closes. Do not come in my kitchen, or it will be some repercussions.
And we've seen those.
Yes. Now you may have some water, and you keep a little bottle of water by your bed. You can go drink water from your bed. Go get water out of there. Okay. You can have a little snack. I can get the snack for you, but don't come in my kitchen because the kitchen is closed.
Christine says, "Say what now?"
It's like that. I have that dinner ready, honey. Dinner be ready. Some days it's late. I'm not so OCD to where I'm not flexible. Some days, dinner may be at 5, but I still stay on that schedule. And then they know, because at 4 o'clock, they're like, "Mommy, it's time to eat." They ain't even looking at the clock because their bodies are so trained. Like, it's time to eat, Mommy. Their bodies are so trained now that it's time to eat. And bedtime is 7:45, so they can be asleep by 8 o'clock. So because I used to put them in bed at 8, and they got every excuse. "Mommy, we got to read a story. Mommy, I got to go pee. Mommy, I'm thirsty. Mommy, I'm this." So if I give them 15 minutes to get all the momminess out.
All the momminess out.
By the time 8 o'clock get here, they ain't got no excuses.
I love it. You run a tight ship, and that's how I used to be. I mean, it's tough now. It's so funny. I was laying in bed the other day because I have teenagers. But my kids' bedtime used to be 7 when they were little, then 8, 9 when they got to middle school, and 9 and 9:30, 10 when they got to 9th grade. So my son's in 9th grade now. And it's hard to manage that. Now, Donnie, she's used to going to bed early, so 9:30, that sister, she heading up to, to bed. Her body has been used to being on that routine, but with having a teenager now, and he plays football and he runs track, he's foraging at 11, 12 o'clock at night. And so, I'm buying boxes of cereal, and that is your snack. Don't touch don't touch leftovers. You got lunch meat and bread. You got your cereal.
Okay, keep it moving.
Right. But I think it's just interesting that you say your children's bodies have gotten used to it, because now that I think about it, my daughter, she's like, "Deuces, y'all. It's 9 o'clock, 9:30. I'm heading upstairs. I'm sleepy." And I mean, she will be in the bed by 9:30 and out.
Okay.
And I just think it's from years of that routine. And I
Right.
think that's great because I'm hoping when she goes to college, her body still will be on that type of
Okay.
routine and regimen where she can stay disciplined in that manner. So I think it's great setting the schedules is really important, especially when your kids are little.
Yes.
And do you have any other tips for us other than setting a schedule?
I'm big on knowing what my meals are going to be for the week as well, because if you got scramble about what to cook, and then the last minute you're like, oh my goodness, I don't have this, then it messes up your time. So mentally, I'm able to know what I'm going to have for dinner tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm blessed to have a refrigerator inside and then one in my garage. So
okay.
That I'm going to cook for the week stays inside. I don't have to go outside in the garage to get it. So
Okay.
I'm able to coordinate my meals just like that. So yeah, it's good to be able to have your meals planned ahead, because it's hard if you're working and have to come home and figure out what you're going to eat. That could take a whole another hour, and I don't have an hour, because my children need to go sit down somewhere. I don't have an hour to be trying to figure out. Okay, and so and some days it's just as simple. They have cereal for supper. It's okay. It's okay to have cereal for supper. I'm really okay. Now, I used to didn't be that way, because my mother was like, no, we don't eat cereal for supper, because my father was old school. He had to have gravy and the rice and the green beans and the sweet tea. He had to have all of that. I ain't got time to be doing all that. You better get that milk over there and put you some Cheerios and get you some grits, get you some eggs or something. It's just that simple.
Right.
The thing is, your belly is full.
Right.
What it is. Or make you a sandwich. My 4-year-old, she is the baddest sandwich maker in the world, baby.
Yes.
She will make you a sandwich with some mustard and some cheese, some cucumbers and spinach like you wouldn't believe. So yeah, it doesn't have to be a full meal. It doesn't have to be a 3-course meal for your babies. You just feed them something and tell them to go sit down somewhere. Yeah.
You are freeing us. So we're getting free tonight, y'all. So tomorrow, mommies, everybody, breakfast for dinner. And I'm telling you, in my house, when I pull down that griddle and I put some pancake mix together, and I tell them throw that bacon in the oven, they think it is Christmas around here to have breakfast for dinner. So they be asking, can we have breakfast for dinner? And they're teenagers. Even my husband loves breakfast for dinner.
Wow.
So I think it's great to be kind of flexible. Like you said, being flexible. You have your schedule, but you're flexible. It's like, okay, here's some parameters.
Yes.
So we're going to have breakfast for dinner on Wednesdays.
Right. You'll break down. You'll break down if you're not flexible, because if anything gets on course, you'll be like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? So you always have to be a little bit flexible.
Right. I love that. So, Miss Rita, do you have any specials or anything going on coming up for us?
I do. I have 15% off if you use the code MOM15. And I may have maybe 2 left. Some Mother's Day gift baskets that were really, really popular. I did a Black Biscope last Friday, and I almost sold out of them. I had like 35 orders that came through last weekend.
Wow.
All of them except for 7 of them. Seven. Those are the gift baskets, and they'll go out on Tuesday, because my son, he likes to cook. He's going to add a cookie in there. And I want the cookie to be fresh. Otherwise, I would have sent the baskets already.
Okay. Oh.
So, I'll send them out Tuesday, and everybody get them probably Wednesday, Thursday.
Awesome. So, ladies, make sure you check that out. Her coupon code is MOM15 for 15% off. I'm about to put the website in here in 2 seconds. I'm trying. Oh, you know what? Look at Miss Ma'am down there, Miss Danita Moss of Trinity Scribes.
Better do that thing, girl. You better do Danita.
And look the way she's sitting there, her profile picture, like, yeah, boo, I did that.
She needs some bohos on, though. She needs some bohos.
I love it. Thank you so much, Miss Danita Moss of Trinity Scribes. If you are not familiar with her, I know I may sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but she has been on every interview thus far, I think, except for one. She has been scribing. I have not even asked her to do it. If you need someone to scribe your Facebook Lives, your Instagram Lives, your Periscopes, Trinity Scribes is her business. Danita, please feel free to put your link in there. Please, please, please. Y'all know how I do. Yeah, she type fast. I believe in supporting my sisters and what they're into and what they do, as long as it is good stuff. And I'm telling you, I surround myself with good folk. Okay. So please make sure you support her. I know Rita can testify.
Yes.
To Danita's services, Christine, Sharice, Julian, pretty much everybody on this scope has had an experience and an encounter with Danita, and just how fabulous she is. And see, she done put the Mother's Day gift baskets with just love her. I just love her. So this is her link. Make sure you get a screenshot, whatever you need to do. Please check out Danita. We have to support our own. She came on here and supported Rita by putting Rita's information. So I really, really appreciate that. And y'all heard us talk about these bohos. What we're talking about, Sassy Jones. I think Sharice is still on here. Sassy Jones is her company. These are bohos. These are the cutest earrings. Rita got the pink ones. I didn't see them on the website no more. But these are silver. Rita has the pink ones on. Sassy Jones Boutique is the yes, Tiffany, we have to support our own. Sassy Jones Boutique is fantastic. We love Miss Sharice. She has bad products. The necklace that Rita has on is also hers as well. So make sure, there's Sharice, there she is. Make sure you check her out, y'all. I'm telling you, she is the truth. See Danita on it. Look at Danita. She's showing off now.
Fingers should be rolling those.
And Christine had hers on early on her interview. She had the yellow ones on. They come in autumn colors. There's purple. There's a Coils by Nature green coming out. Where's cobalt blue, gold,
orange, one called peacock, teal, white. I have every color now. Black. Yeah, I have every color. So Sharice said she was going to do oh yeah, girl, you better believe it. She's going to do a purple coming up. So I'm waiting on that purple to come through. Bam.
I want the pink. Look, Christine said orange.
It's fire.
Yes. So I do believe, y'all, for real, supporting my own. That's just who I am. I'm unapologetic about supporting my sisters. Anytime I jump on Periscope, Facebook Live, whatever, I always highlight something that I'm wearing by a Black business. Oh, Tiffany said purple is her favorite color. Christine's waiting on purple as well. So yes, we are waiting on the purple, Miss Sharice. So you already know. The bracelet that I have on is by KK Jewels. She will be on here later. Keisha Luder. She made this for me because she knows I love Hello Kitty and my brand color is pink. So she made me a 6-piece. So I have 6 of these bracelets. But I do believe in supporting us. And I also wanted to tell y'all, even in my own business, I support my own. So Rita graciously put together some products for my Kiss and Play box. This is a bath bomb that she makes. This thing is all that made with oils in it. So when it fizzes in your tub, you're going to have silky skin, okay?
That's right.
She makes soap, homemade soap. Y'all can catch her Periscopes where you actually see her making the soaps. You see her cutting the soap. She's putting them in molds. I love the fact that she's totally transparent with her products. And then she made some massage oil. Massage oil. Yes. Okay. So I do support my own. I don't talk about it. I bees about it. I think it's just so important to keep the money in our community and support mompreneurs like Rita. Rita, you have blessed us tonight with your story. Girl, I think I'm gonna go make me something. I'm gonna make me something. I'm gonna go upstairs and be like, babe, we throwing out everything. Call Rita so she can come up here with a U-Haul truck, back it up, put all new products in the house. I'm telling you, we are blessed by you, Rita. I know I'm blessed. I'm sure the other women on here were blessed by you. Thank you so much for your transparency. I think it's just so important for moms to see that we're human, we hurt, we cry, we need heart surgery. We have issues, but we cannot quit. We can't lay down and cry and say, oh Lord, why I gotta have heart surgery and I'm just gonna throw in the towel. No, okay, boom, when am I getting done? Okay, I'm GoFundMe, yeah, okay, y'all got me. All right, yeah, I got my money. Yeah, let's get this done. I got my money. What is y'all talking about? And keep it going. That's what we do. As Black women, historically, we've had to do this.
Yes.
And so we're continuing it on.
That's right.
So I honor you. I thank you. Thank you all for joining me for the third installment tonight of Let's Chat with Tanya Barnett. If you love what you saw tonight, we will definitely have Miss Rita Pardo back on Let's Chat with Tanya Barnett on Praise 106.1 in Baltimore. You can also catch it on TuneIn. This is on the FM dial, so it ain't gonna be no trying to find the number on the radio. This is straight FM, the same radio station that Erica Campbell broadcasts off of, Willie Moe Jr. I will be on Praise 106.1 in Baltimore, and you can catch it on TuneIn and also on their website, praisebaltimore.com. That will be July 9th. It'll be on a Sunday, so y'all can catch me Sunday after church. I'm so excited, and you will say it again.
I said, congratulations. I see you, girl. I see you.
Girl, it's all God. I'm telling you. Just like your story, him connecting us to this tribe. I'm telling you, y'all, if you do not have a tribe, please, please, please reach out to these women that you see on interviews. Now, don't reach out to them for the homegirl discount. Okay?
Right.
We're not doing that. We're doing stuff in what they say, in spirit of excellence and decency and order. That's how we do. Okay. Reach out to them and say, you know what? I love what you said. Can you mentor me? These women want to pour into you, but you're not going to usurp their time. You're not going to be calling them 24/7. Well, tell me how you did this. Tell me how you did that. Because then now you got to sow a seed into getting the knowledge.
Right.
Okay, I mean that's just real. Okay, so thank you so much for sharing. Make sure you share this. Share. If there's someone that you know who needs this encouragement, I'm sure we all know somebody who use this encouragement. Please share Rita's interview. Please make sure you support. Go on her website. Purchase. She got a couple of those mom baskets left. You'll have fresh baked cookies from her baby boy. We just saw him get his certification. And that's what Tribe does. Tribe celebrates each other. We were celebrating that her baby got his, a baby got his certificate, y'all.
Yes, he did. My daughter also has a bracelet in there too. She's making a bracelet. So you get a pearl bracelet from Micaiah as well. So
I love it. Let me tell you something. When I met Micaiah, y'all, I'm gonna share this and I'm gonna let y'all go. I met Micaiah last year in Atlanta. She walked over. She was like, she walked over to Tamika, who's on here. She said, who made your bracelet? Where'd you get your bracelet? And I forget where Tamika's, and Tamika's on here. She could testify to this. And Tamika said, I forget where she said she got a bracelet. She was like, I can make something better than that.
Think she did? Yes, she did. You better believe it. Yeah.
So if a child can have confidence in her business, a child, Rita got two of them, two entrepreneurs. What is stopping us?
Yep.
What is stopping you from writing that book? What is stopping you from starting that business? What's stopping you from going back to school? What is stopping you from being the woman of God that God has called you to be?
Right. And if it's fear, everything you want is on the other side of fear. So if you scared, you ain't gonna never get it. Never get it.
And like Julie and Christine say in their book, I'm gonna pull the book out one more time. Do it afraid.
It is.
It's right there in the book.
Right.
Do it afraid. So Rita, thank you so much. Thank you so much for blessing us. I just truly believe that God is just going to take your business to the next level. And wherever I can be of a support, put you out there. You know, if God puts me in a place where I can be like, Riri, I'm sending you a plane ticket, pick it up, pack your bag, put your product in a suitcase somewhere.
Yes,
I
baby.
probably fly you Southwest so you can get, 2 bags for free. You put your product in one bag and the other one your clothes, But I will bring you with me. I will bring you with me. So I really appreciate everyone who stayed on here tonight. Make sure you share. Make sure you support Rita. She has a heart of gold. She's a woman after God's own heart. And so thank you, Rita, for saying yes.
You're welcome.
All right, ladies, good night, and I will see you all later. Thank you for supporting Let's Chat with Tanya Barnett.